In our Power BI course, the 4 weeks course, Monday to Friday, mainly for data analytics, data analysts, and BI developers, what we are going to learn. Yes, from scratch, we are going to start with installations. Step into basic report design, then few important concepts called interactions, slicers, grouping, binning, hierarchies, etc. The top 3 lines, the yellow box, are all the report basics. First 3 lines, first 6 chapters. Then we have Power Query, 3 chapters, and Cloud, 3 chapters, Report Server, 2 chapters, and then we have DAX, 4 chapters. Okay, and we'll be starting from the very basics carefully, step by step, right from the very basics of what is a report. And yes, our examples in the course, the daily assignments should be helping us a lot in every aspect at our job desk. So to step into Power BI, learn and revise any SQL, preferably Microsoft SQL Server T-SQL. You're already aware of it. Please revise. Then you step into our actual Power BI activities. And once we do this activity, once we step into this Power BI, then we are going to have the next item, a project work. Let's be specific in what we need to do in our project. Just in case, to make it more clear with our activities, let me take you to our notes on the screen now. We'll start from the introduction, what is reporting, slowly step into the complete lab plan, and we have a wonderful plan wherein we have total 6 design tools and 2 hosting environments, the complete Power BI ecosystem. Understanding first 6 chapters, file data sources, FILE files, structured, unstructured files. And we need to learn about database sources, big data and small data database sources. There comes something called storage modes. First 6 chapters are all about Power BI basics. So basic report elements. Then we need to have chapter 7, 8, 9, hitting a half century for Power Query. It is like a kitchen area. We bring data from the data sources, give it to Power Query for ETL operations, extraction, transformation, and data load activities. Next. Then we have next. After hitting a half century for 50 examples on Power Query concepts, then we need to proceed further, understanding the concept of cloud, another 55 examples, 10, 11, 12 chapters. Cloud, dashboard, there are total 20 elements in cloud we need to learn. Recently, Microsoft introduced something called triggers, data activator, data explorer, etc. Recently, they are still in preview for Jan 2024 update. We'll be learning them anyway. And after we learn about the 10, 11, 12 chapters on cloud, then comes paginated reports, report server, and mobile reports, etc. This Power BI report server requires Microsoft SQL Server. Without SQL Server, we cannot configure Power BI report server. So there is a dependency. Microsoft SQL Server and Power BI report server, there is a dependency. Prefer to have SQL Server installed in our computers by mid of our course. Then we have DAX, DAX. I said 50 examples on DAX. Power Query I was comparing with kitchen area. DAX we can compare with the toppings on our recipe, on our dish. The end dish is a report. The recipe has some toppings. Those are the salt and pepper DAX. Adding extra decoration to our reports. DAX, Data Analysis Expression Language. We need to hit a half century on DAX, understanding various functions, cross filters, cyclic dependencies, and few other important elements for our day-to-day job work and interviews, job interviews. After all these items, we'll be having some additional time intelligence concepts, DAX, good number of tasks and solutions. Then comes very important, various tools are there, various technologies. So comparisons, when to use which, we need to have those comparisons carefully. So good number of comparisons. There are total 11 different comparison charts. I need to provide you good amount of interview questions. And here we have project work. We are talking about this project work. Phase 1 would be a starter level. Phase 2 would be SME level, subject matter expert level. And phase 3 is about apps, dashboards, workbooks, semantic models, data modeling, etc. Total, there are 3 different models. Complete solution for each phase, I will be taking care. First you will try, and then I need to provide my solution. This project you can start from first weekend of your course. By first weekend we'll be having few assignments. You submit them and you can start project in parallel to the course, or you can do it after the course. It's up to you as per your comfort and the time you have for investment of time for your course. So step 1, SQL required. Basics SQL should be fine, joins, constraints, etc. Step 2, Power BI, our actual Monday to Friday, and weekend won't work for our actual curriculum, given the length and the continuity and the relation between the components and scenarios we are going to learn. Weekend schedule won't work for our curriculum. It will be a regular routine daily schedule Monday to Friday, because weekend you have case studies you need to work on, use case scenarios. You do one, submit, get another one, again submit, get another one. That's how it is. We do more, we get more. Iterative process. You'll practice on time, and every day you have assignments. Every day you have assignments. Let me be clear. So you'll submit your assignments on time every day. Practice on time and do submission of FAQs every day on time for every chapter. Weekend assignments, you submit, you get more. Next, after the course you have project work. Once again, project you will do either from first weekend of the course after the initial assignments, initial case study, report design case studies, or you may do whenever you want. It's up to you. Part of the course anyway. Next, here For the project, you have number one, starter profile, phase one. Phase one of the project would be for starter profile. Then you have phase two, phase three, mainly for experience profile. So we have both for our classes. And make sure we do on time practice throughout the course. That's my only request. Come on, let's get started now. Slowly, step by step, learning Power BI from scratch, right from the basics. We'll start from the very basics. So just to make it clear, we are going to have total 7 different tools, 6 design tools, 1 gateway, 2 hosting environments. We need to slowly understand the entire ecosystem and also understand something called Power Query and DAX. This Power Query and DAX are inside one, inside 4. Power Query and DAX are inside one, inside 4, to make it clear. Not in other boxes. We'll do it slowly, step by step. Any further clarifications? You can contact me. I'll be there for doubts and clarifications anyway. Let's make our course useful one. We'll do slowly, step by step.